Okay, let's talk about electric negative air machines. We have 3 units here. We'll start on the end. We have 2 of these are the AirCare TurboJet 3200A. This is a squirrel cage style. Lots of suction on these guys. There's 3 different ring sets or collars you can get. The 16-inch, 12-inch, which is the gray part that's attached, and we adapt down to an 8 generally. A lot of times we will stick an elbow on the top, much like you'll see on this unit here. These have a triple stage filtration. The first stage is a cloth filter that is washable. There's 2 stages of primary filters. There's the cloth kind, and we also have these 2 basket style, which are also washable. Really just kind of depends on the application for which one you're going to use. Secondary has a washable filter here, and then the wood strip you'll see is a HEPA filter. It's about 4 inches thick. We also, in this box back here, have extra HEPA filters for these, ready to go. I think I've owned these guys over 10 years. I've only changed out the HEPAs once. So as long as you keep them very clean and are diligent with cleaning them after every job, you're going to get a lot of life left on there. We also have extra of the cloth filters up here. Heavy duty gauge cords with GFCIs on every unit. This unit here has about 750 hours on it. This one has about 950 roughly. Can show you the back side and what the controls look like. It has a manometer here which tells you your inches of water column, so you can watch how much suction, your loss of suction as the filters start to plug up. Also has the stair crawlers on them, which works great. You can run these things laying down as well, which is the reason there's 2 sets of handles as well as wheels up on the top here. You'll notice this unit is sitting on a custom made pallet. We have another one here that's custom made that goes with the other unit. Typically these are not used a ton. We use them primarily for commercial jobs, so when they're not being used, they are affixed to these pallets with straps, as you can see. And we have pallet racking in our shop and a forklift, and we just stick them up on the pallet racking so they're up and out of our way. Takes just moments to get them down, but these pallets would go with it should you want to do the same thing. Another application these are great for is, you'll see that this roll here is called lay flat tubing. You pull that out and there's actually a plastic pipe, and you cut it to length. So with big commercial applications, sometimes you're way too far to get a gas powered unit in there. We'll bring these in. We'll actually usually pull the HEPA filter in this, just leave the primary filter, and then you're exhausting the air out the building. So you can find a window to bring that out. Works very, very efficiently. We've used this, we've done several times apartment complexes with up to 100 units, where we just go from unit to unit. We open up their patio door, clamp the lay flat tubing on the railing of their deck, and then go ahead and clean the air ducts, and that way we're able to do 8 or 10 of them in a day and really move quickly. Moving along here, we have an Abatement Technologies. This is a H2200. This is a little different style model. This one is a reverse incline with a high frequency drive, so it packs a lot of punch into a small little model here. We do keep on top, we adapt down to 8-inch and elbowed over. This one just came off a dryer vent job. I actually purposely left it dirty so you can kind of see what the filter would look like after it does a primary clean. So this, again, we're using the cloth style pre-filter, and then there's a large cylindrical HEPA filter underneath it. I don't have it sitting here, but this comes with an extra HEPA filter as well. Also have the material we use. We just cut out blanks and then wrap them around. There's these little pipes that come around the inside, so we can continually change out those pre-filters. We will vacuum them out, and you'll get several jobs per, but then after that we'll replace them, and it's very inexpensive. These are our pogo stick system, which are another extremely handy tool. Basically, it's a 2-foot by 2-foot square unit sitting on about 2 inches of foam. So you can imagine you're going to use this inverted, so this part would be up on the ceiling and the pogo stick would hold it in place. These are great when you're doing office buildings and you have like a 2x2 ceiling tile grid. If you have a unit that's in the ceiling where there's no return, or they're using the ceiling grid as a return, you can use these to actually choose one of the supplies to use as a suction point and work your way backwards towards that. Another great use for these is we also have several laundromats that we take care of that have individual dryer vents out the back of the building, and we will take this pogo stick, and from the outside we'll stick the pogo up onto the unit. Generally we'd be using a General or a gas powered one, and from inside we run the whips. Again, very efficient way to do it. All of these have multiple configurations on how you want to set them up and utilize them, but this would be our electric negative air units.